Jerry and Brian disappearing into the woods. Yep, we're on our first day, second portage or third portage, I guess. And Jerry and Brian and I are in this boat. And then we got, I can't see who's in the bow. It might be Steve in the bow. And then Ben and Paul Winslow in the second boat. And we're just coming up Moose River North, headed for hopefully Boulder Bay today. All right, we're between Nina Moose and Agnes, and Ben just went out of sight ahead, and Brian, and I'm carrying the boat, and we're paralleling this cool little rapids. I think there's some waterfalls along the way. It's a little 70-rod portage, looks pretty nice.
We got a primo campsite in Boulder Bay after a nice paddle on a beautiful day, launching from Moose River North and following the Moose River up through Nina Moose Lake and Agnes Lake, and having a wonderful day. It's still day one of our Boundary Waters trip. We're paddling to Warrior Hill right now from our campsite, and to the starboard side we're getting our very first view of Canada this trip.
Camp is 2 miles back, just through that cut. There's a little dot island out there. It's just beyond that, out of sight. I'll zoom in a bit. And then we're in Canada here. Tomorrow we are going to come up, and we could come either side of that big island, and we're going to cross here, probably go through that gap, although that's an island. Camped on that island with my family group a week ago. We could go south of that island into that cleft, but either way we're going over here to Bottle Portage, into Iron Lake out of sight there, and then around beyond that into Crooked Lake. We are returning to camp from our visit to Warrior Hill, and as you can tell, the sun is sinking low, and it is just beautiful out here. Boulder Bay, Loch LaCroix, coming back from Warrior Hill behind us. We're illegally in Canada checking out Rebecca Falls, which splits in two. This is one of the two channels, and we're on an island in between the two channels. And this is the upper falls. I think there's a lower falls too. I don't think that's quite it. Again, the lower part of the, I guess we'll call it the west channel of Rebecca Falls. The end of the west channel of Rebecca Falls. This is a beast.
This is Rebecca Falls, right of the campground. I believe this would be the east side. Basically just like a log chute. The water funnels through. Coming out of there very quickly. Again, this is Rebecca Falls. I believe it's on the east side. And you can just see the water slapping up against that rock. It's kind of dancing, doing a little dance.
Woods 2019 canoe trip. We're on the Canadian border at Lower Basswood Falls, and it's a three-part falls. That's an island, and that's another little island, so the stream splits around all three of them. Put all that water together, that's a lot of water. The main channel on Lower Basswood Falls, standing on the Canadian shore. Halfway through the portage, maybe more. Taking a look before we carry on. She's a beaut, but I won't go any closer with a canoe on my head. So we got to get clear of the fast water before we can put the boat in the water. And there's Ben, I think.
Hey.
It's day 5, campsite 5 on Basswood Lake. Beautiful sight. A nice multi-level site.